All right, guys. So before you say anything or think anything, yeah, two examples of American Silver Eagles have sold on this past week's Heritage Auctions for the ANA for 2016, and I gotta say, I kind of like it's a love-hate thing with Silver Eagles. They're plentiful, but the moment I heard that a couple examples were sold that were struck on 3M Emery sandpaper, I just had to see it. Okay, they each sold for a couple $1,000s. They're interesting in the one aspect that how the heck did these things leave the mint? Okay, they look neat, as you can see on this first example where you have the obverse. It's a 1987. So I don't, it seems to me that mint security would have been a little bit more lax during that time. Hard to say. But as you can see, it's very grainy. Don't adjust your screen for any reason. This is what it looked like in the slab. So it was certified in the PCGS plastic. All right, so you have the front face of the coin or sandpaper right here, and here you have the reverse of the thing. Okay, it's crazy. It looks like the back of a sheet of sandpaper before it's even been used. You even have the print marks of the type of sandpaper, the grit, that sort of thing on the back of this disc piece with the impression of the Silver Eagle. I gotta say, it's like the neatest thing I've seen in quite a while. And yeah, this thing, I mean, this right here, of course you don't have the reverse impression of the eagle on the back, probably because these boards or chips or whatever, the blanks were pretty thin, so it wouldn't strike the back side of it. Yeah, it didn't have enough pressure. But man, crazy cool, huh? Yeah, and the big question is, how did these make it out of the mint? It's like next to impossible, given today's current security measures. Here's a photo of the item in question in the slab. As you can see, PCGS certified it, with the grade, and here's also the reverse image. Okay, as you can see, it's just the obverse that struck onto this piece of sandpaper emery board. The next example, okay, is going to be one that was struck on the reverse. Okay, I don't know how it happened. I think maybe the two pieces were together and they split apart, and it made two separate, man, I can't even call them coins. What the heck do you call these? Mint errors. Okay, so it struck the reverse of this other example. As you can see here, it's neat. It looks very much like the first example I showed you. With the obverse, you can see how grainy it is. Just the pressure from the die right on it, gave it the most crisp features. Okay, you could even see the feathers in the eagle's wings. Okay, and on the obverse, you could see the stars on the cloak in the background behind Lady Liberty. Crazy, right? So here's a photo of the reverse of the reverse. As you can see the incuse part of the pressure of the eagle on the back of that one. It's simply crazy. I don't think you would be able to find something like this just in a mint roll of Silver Eagles or whatever. Okay, I guess the same way that you would look through a bag of quarters or something that comes from the Fed Reserve that came from the mint, and then try and find something pretty neat in there. Okay, I think it's highly unlikely in that case. So I don't know how these would make it out. A couple more pictures here. Here's one of the reverse of the disc in the slide. Sorry about that. Here is the image of the reverse of the reverse in the slab. All right, so we had a little void there in the video, but yeah, the ANA has brought about some pretty wicked errors. There's been quite a few errors that have sold here in the last year or two. I don't know. Have you guys seen the nail that was struck with the state quarter design on there? I mean, that how does that happen? How does that even happen? Okay, how does it even get out of the mint? All right, let alone, you know, what kind of shenanigans are they pulling on us? But wow, yeah, some pretty neat errors. I'm gonna highlight a few of them in the coming days. You know, we just wrapped up ANA. Another good opportunity for buying some pretty unique stuff is the Long Beach sale, which is in September. I think it's geared more toward currency, but there's going to be some coins out there if you're in the market for something unique, something that's not going to break the bank. It's sure to please. So thanks for watching. Okay, pretty interesting Sandpaper coinage. If the government ever decide to move on from precious metals and even the basic industrial metals like copper, nickel, manganese, and all that stuff, you never know, they might do sandpaper. As you can see, they have no worries in striking silver eagles out of things. So thanks for watching, guys, and you know, I'll catch up with you on the next round of errors. All right, have a nice evening. Take care.